For those who have been following me, you know that I've been huge on this Bad Idea fan cup. One of the things that is a big bummer is that some of the other people participating in this challenge with me are stuck on Last Chance Island. So they have no way to do anything or read. They're just stuck on this island until they figure out how to get off. So I was told to bring some books to them since they'll need something to read on this Last Chance Island and explain why that I have these. So the first one was to have a number one from Bad Idea. So I'm going to bring ENIAC number one. This is a 9.8 from CBCS. The reason I wanted to include a slab for them is because in case there are any like animals or monsters or anything that they might need to fight off, I figure the slab would be pretty helpful. I know those CBCS ones are pretty rock hard, so hopefully that slab could act as a weapon if you need it. Another thing is that we had to bring any comic book from writer Neil Gaiman. So one of the things I wanted to do was present to you guys the Sandman Volume 1 Omnibus. It's pretty big. I figure if there's no paper, you can at least burn it. And that would at least help, I guess, in there. And if for whatever reason, trades and omnibus don't count because Bad Idea doesn't have them, this is Neil Gaiman's American Gods. This is issue number one. So the third type of book we had to provide is our favorite 90s over-the-top gimmick cover. And this Web of Spider-Man number 100 is my favorite. It's green, which is my favorite color, and Spider-Man has armor for some reason. His webs also appear to be chain-linked. I don't know. I love this cover. The kid in me wants this cover to be every cover. And yeah, it's kind of shiny. I don't know if that takes off as well. I mean, maybe when I put it into the light, you can kind of tell a little bit more, but the next thing is that we needed a comic book with a 25-cent price. So I've got this issue of Batman. It is number 264. I picked it because Death of a Daredevil, who knows? You guys might need to do some Daredevil tactics to get off the island. So hopefully you guys can find some motorbikes and maybe there's a giant jump you can make to get over the water. The final one was to present some heritage type comics. I don't have any, but I have Loot Crate Action Comics number 1 and a True Believers Amazing Fantasy number 15. So I thought I'd show those off. I know somebody else brought this Savage Dragon comic to you that has an awesome poster in it. So I was going to do this and I was going to talk about the mail away, but somebody else did that. So I figured I'd do something a little bit different. So I've got this X-Force number 1. It is polybagged. And the cool thing about this is that there's multiple things that we can do with this issue. So one, we're going to remove it from its poly bag, let it breathe a little bit. But if you didn't know, this comic also comes with cards. So I am a card collector also. So it's pretty cool. One of the things that I figured that I would do, we got cable, even cool, we can mail in to get this shirt. So I'm going to do that. Maybe let me know your guys' shirt size and maybe I can get some of the shirts sent to the desert island for you. Also, as a card collector, I like to sleeve all my cards. So the cable card is going into a sleeve. And what do you guys think? Do you think that this is good enough for a top loader? Probably not. We'll just leave it like this. But hey, here's a little card stand. And that's how you can show off a card. But we've got this book out of the poly bag so we can read it. Let's just make sure there aren't anything else that we can do with this. Oh, hey, mail-in sheet. So unfortunately, I don't have any scissors readily available, but I do have an X-Acto knife. So the best thing about this is that it has little lines on it. So seeing as you guys are on a desert island, I figure I'll probably try and get you Silver Surfer. That should help. Maybe G.I. Joe. You can learn some new tales from that. And Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I think they kind of time traveled, so that should be helpful. So yeah, we'll get that. We'll get some of these t-shirts for you. We've got the collectible card, and it's out of a poly bag. So hopefully all of those things can kind of provide some entertainment for you guys. And yeah, thank you. This has been fun. I hope you guys all make it out there. If there's anything that I can do, let me know, and I will try to help. But that is one of the things, that we needed to do. And yeah, I used this comic book as it was intended in multiple ways. So we're going to order some comics for you, and we're going to order shirts, and we got the card. All right, have a wonderfully bad day.